All right, and I can slice one of the winners interview. I could put him in here. Um,
Yeah, that'd be tight.
all right, so you can join. Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
What's
up?
up?
That's slice.
Yeah, ridiculous
guys.
performance. No games dropped now without the on the Weltaro.
Yeah, Waltaro is I don't know if you guys noticed. This might be a shock, but
Mm.
Waltaro's pretty good.
Yeah. That narrative.
How do you feel about character strength across the game? Like obviously, you know, there's only still an early roster, but do you feel like Waltaro's better than the other characters or
Yeah, so I feel like in this meta, it's really just about how early you can cheese, which is why, like, with Octodad, the only really way that you're seeing him work is with tank, because you can kill, like, mad early. So, like, I would say Octodad is worse than the rest of the cast by quite a bit. Because, like, Orcane, obviously you've seen Tillur's ridiculous. He's playing on fire today. Like, this character has so much stuff with the combos, with the RTC, with the jab locks, with the down throw up air at 90, with the Nico, which kills at like 60.
Yeah.
Orcane's insane. With Commander Video, Cactus was doing it a little bit, but I really wanted to show it off in game 1 of that Grands. The birthday combo at 50.
Yeah,
It's,
that
into uppy?
Yeah, it's a little bit polarizing, which makes Commander Video really scary, because it's like he gets you to 50 and he grabs you, because birthday only costs 50.
yeah,
It's insane.
exactly.
So if he gets you to 50 and he grabs you, you're probably dead, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's really nuts.
Yeah, and then there's just Waltaro, and if he hits you, you're probably dead.
That tends to be good, yeah. And I mean, I guess the cool thing about Waltaro is like, you know, you mentioned, okay, like it feels like Octodad really wants to have Tank Man. It feels like, at least with Tillur's playstyle, like Tillur's relying on Nico for a lot of the, you know, like, oh my god, I can die to a back air at any moment. But then with Waltaro, like, you have the luxury of just being able, like, Waltaro's, it felt like your base game plan was good enough that you can just go pizza and have pizza to cover a lot of stage. And so your assist is actually helping you in neutral, whereas like Nico's not really helping in neutral. Tankman's not really helping in neutral.
Yeah. Yeah, pizza's really nice. It kind of just, you know that feeling when you're up a stock and you want to get as much extra credit as possible before losing it? Pizza's really nice because you can kind of just pop it and you always feel like you're getting value. And
that
also
makes
just,
hell
like,
of sense, yeah.
Yeah. Also, on like small stages, it just shuts it down. Like if I'm on backyard and I pop pizza, like what do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. One of those sets, y'all ended up striking to, I think y'all ended up striking to backyard, and I was like, oh, that's kind of an interesting
Yeah,
strike.
there wasn't bans after game 1, but
Got you.
once we go backyard and I have pizza, it's really hard to deal with. Waltaro can do really well with Captain Viridian too, because he gets to go really deep without his ammo, and then he just comes right back to stage.
Gotcha.
But yeah, pizza's nuts, dude.
How do you feel about Crag?
Crag with Waltaro?
Yeah.
It's really nice, because again, it also gives you your jumps back. Bobby uses Crag.
Yeah.
It gives you your jumps back, and that down air, the one that pops you up, if you down air and like you're really high, you can Crag right after it and just up smash afterwards.
That seems nice, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna change this. Well, okay. I hope that devs are watching because I feel like they can learn a lot from this as a matter of like balancing, right? But Crag doesn't have a height limit like it does in Rivals. So you can Crag in the blast zone, and if it hits, it'll kill at 0.
Oh, that's funny.
That's crazy, actually. I knew you could do it like extremely high, but I didn't know you could do it all the way at the blast zone.
How situational would you say that is, though? Is that like reliable? You know, like, is that the kind of
Pretty
thing that?
reliable.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Another big thing that I think that the devs need to touch on is, I think Godly was doing it a lot. You were probably noticing like his up smashes and down smashes were killing at like 90. It's like, bro, why are these smash attacks so strong? So like, if I get like a down air into Crag, I don't even have to be that high. And you know how easy down air is to hit. For some reason, down air is an unblockable projectile because it hits on both sides. So, if down air hits, I can just down air Crag up smash and it kills pretty early. It's a little bit of the problem, but yeah. The devs, hopefully, they can see this, and the game is great as it is right now.
Yeah.
But definitely some things need to be touched on.
It was actually kind of cool, like something that I think Monty pointed out. We realized, like, oh wait, top 4 actually is all 4 characters because there was you, there was Tillur. Yeah,
that's so cool.
You don't really expect that, you know, for like a first tournament.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah. For a 4-character bracket, having 4 different characters, that is insane.
That was pretty cool.
Good. I mean, also, we could have counted Slice as like 3 different characters, so we would have made the stat work.
Yeah, that's true.
I do like playing a lot of characters. Yeah.
I'll just punch the numbers differently, but yeah.
This tournament was great. I had a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun watching you. Yeah.
Yeah,
very sick.
Despite production issues and Parsec being Parsec, shout outs to everybody that showed up. Also, shout outs to everybody that also we bought cloud PCs for this for like the days leading up to this event because we all just wanted to play something more legitimate than like individual Parsec, or something like better connection so we could play for fun at least. And so we ended up buying, I think 5 total cloud PCs.
Oh wow!
And yeah, I bought one, Solace bought one, LHG bought one, Bobby bought one, and Tillur bought one.
Are those expensive?
They're like, well, they're 30. They're like 30 a month. We don't plan to keep them around like super like long term.
Oh yeah. Like AWS or whatever one of those.
Yeah, we use the Shadow.tech ones. Yep.
Okay.
You know, in case they ever want to sponsor something in the future.
Wink, wink.
No, I'm playing. But what is it? Yeah, it was 25 though, because there's so many like promo codes that you could just that you end up paying 25 for the first month. So overall, decent investment. I'd say it allowed us to run the tournament. I do want, obviously going forward, you want early access to release so we can play on so everybody can play it, and everybody can buy the game and just play with each other natively on their computers instead of having the game on a cloud PC. But overall, and also the netcode is variable. I've heard some really good things when the connections are like solid, but it's like really bad for rollback standards when the connections are bad, which is the main feedback I think I've heard people have for the devs. Which I think you want to judge netcode based on its consistency rather than its peaks.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully when early access comes out, you know, it's out of like testing or alpha or whatever, the netcode improves with it, and we can all just, you know, run events. Because I think everybody's excited to play this game, just not everybody's excited to play it over like a Shadow PC or Parsec. So that's the main thing. I think everybody that's played the game offline or whatever likes the game though.
And this game's gonna be a heat wave too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It is, but it's not confirmed. It depends if the game comes out like into early access. If it's still tester build, they're not gonna run it.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm excited for that.
It's in November, so if
it should be out. It should be.
Yeah.
We're not affiliated, but if you guys want to go sign up for Heatwave, that's potentially going to be the first offline, I guess, regional. I don't know how big it is for most games. Is it like an RCS major? Okay. It's a major for some games.
It's used for rivals, yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys, that's definitely going to be the first like large tournament that the game's going to be featured in, I think. So be sure to sign up for that. But also be sure to look out for the updates as to whether or not, you know, early access is going to be present at the event or not, because, you know, you don't want to just go exclusively for Fraymakers, but especially if you want to play like rivals and Fraymakers, it's probably worth going, you know what I mean? So yeah. Aside from that, shout out to all the commentators, and
hell yeah, good to be here.
Yeah, everybody pulled through. Unfortunately, JMI couldn't make it. He had a conflict, but aside from that, I think mostly everybody that could showed up, which I think it's pretty cool. We also have JMI back just in general in the community, which is nice.
Oh, where was JMI?
Boot camp.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
JMI always a homie, so that's cool to hear.
Yeah. And then yeah, I'm just gonna shut down the stream. VOD should be up. Like they're unlisted on my YouTube, I think, right now, but thumbnails and everything, they should probably be up by tomorrow morning at the very latest, I'm assuming. So yeah, VOD should be up. Not Twitch, youtube.com/FlavienSF2.
Mhm.
You don't have to subscribe or anything, but just if you want the VODs.
Mhm.
All right.
Before we
yeah.
end stream, can I shout something out?
Oh yeah, sure.
All right, so I haven't made any like content for this game in yet. So this week I'm gonna be posting a character guide for every character in the game.
Oh,
So if that's something that interests you, I'll be letting people know on my Twitter. So be sure to follow me on there.
What's your Twitter?
What's your at?
My
Just to
Twitter
plug
is
it.
Slice and Dice 15.
Slice and Dice 15. All right.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
Bye, stream.